She appeared at the edge of a Panamanian village just after sunset. No shoes, no ID, drenched in salt water and mud. Her eyes were wide, unblinking. Her clothes were too clean to be torn, too torn to be new. When the fisherman found her, she didn't cry. She didn't speak. She just held out a small scrap of paper with 9 numbers written in pencil. 6.217, negative 75.567. 13,092, eksi 59,614. 41.385, 2.173. No one knew what they meant. The villagers called the police. The police called social services. Social services brought her to a shelter in Cologne. When asked her name, she answered only once. I'm not real. She was around 9 years old, healthy, no visible trauma. But she refused food unless it was placed on a white plate. She slept under the bed, never on it. And every day at 4:17 a.m., she sat up and whispered numbers in the dark. The doctors called it trauma-induced aphasia. They assumed she had crossed the Darien Gap with migrants, got separated. She had no documents, no accent they could place. But her behavior didn't match any known case. When shown photos of cities, she pointed to Medellin, Barbados, and Barcelona, matching the coordinates on the paper. But she didn't recognize the cities themselves, just the numbers. Then she started drawing. Not trees or flowers like other kids. She drew buildings, each with surveillance cameras, antennae, reinforced doors. Some were labeled. Entrada A. Level 3. Data Core. Her pencil sketches matched blueprints from old intelligence facilities and private security bunkers, some decommissioned, others still classified. One of the psychologists filed a report with Interpol. That's when the shelter was visited. 2 men, clean suits, American accents, no visible badges. They spoke with the director behind closed doors for an hour. When they left, they told staff the girl would be moved for observation. She was never officially transferred, but 3 days later, her bed was empty. A nurse named Marta was the last to see her. She said the girl looked resigned, like someone who'd been through this before. She handed Marta a folded note. On it, one more coordinate, 43.651, negative 79.347, Toronto, Canada. For 6 months, there was nothing. Then, a podcast producer in Ontario received an unmarked USB stick in the mail. It contained only one file, a short audio clip. In it, a girl's voice, calm, clear, recited a series of locations: Buenos Aires, Beirut, Nairobi, Oslo, Shenzhen, Anchorage. Then silence. And finally, it's a grid, but the grid is alive. The file was passed to journalists, analysts, intelligence experts. No match was found for the voice, but the cadence was compared to those used in numbers stations, shortwave radio broadcasts rumored to be used by governments to communicate with covert agents. Then someone noticed the background of the recording, a low-frequency pulse, like a heartbeat, but digitally altered. When analyzed spectrographically, it revealed a pattern that spelled out 3 more coordinates: 25.2048, 55.278, 35.6895, 139.6917, 19.4326, negative 99.1332, Dubai, Tokyo, Mexico City. And in each of those cities, within a month of the file's release, there were security breaches at data centers owned by the same private contractor, Sevrasec, a defense tech firm with contracts across 5 continents. None of the break-ins were reported to the public, but leaked documents revealed that in each case, the attackers didn't steal data. They uploaded something. A freelance coder in Berlin traced a server anomaly to a signal he called recursive intrusion. In simple terms, a program that installs itself into a network, splits, hides in the system architecture, and waits. He nicknamed it the girl. He said it behaved like a mind, not AI, not malware, something aware. He disappeared a month later. Meanwhile, sightings of the girl continued. In Lima, she was seen on a bus staring at a broken GPS screen. In Naples, a tourist swore she photographed her outside a telecom hub, but the image was corrupted. In Bogotá, a metro employee reported a child tapping coordinates into a ticket machine over and over. None of the cameras captured her face. One journalist compared all the coordinates ever spoken, written, or implied by the girl. She discovered a repeating pattern, not geographic, but temporal. Each location marked the exact position of a global communication relay just before it experienced unexplained shutdowns. In every case, the failures were blamed on hardware, but internal reports hinted at external interference, never traced. The journalist tried to publish the pattern. Her editor refused. The next day, the outlet's server crashed. It returned with a message flashing on screen for 12 seconds before rebooting. "She is not a child. She is a system. Stop trying to find her." Then, in 2024, a private drone flying near the coast of Panama captured a brief video. A girl walking alone on a narrow pier. She turns to the drone, looks up, smiles. The footage cuts out. GPS data from the drone revealed the pier was located at a now-abandoned research site owned by a Seversec subsidiary. Officially, the site had been closed since 2012 due to flood risk. In one frame of the video, zoomed in, the girl appears to be holding something, a slip of paper, with a single line of text. Next, 60.1695, 24.9354. Helsinki. To this day, no one knows who she is, what she's carrying, or why the coordinates follow her like shadows. But one ex-technician from Seversec, now in hiding, claimed she wasn't sent anywhere. "She escaped," he said, "and she's not looking for home. She's rewriting the map."